What you want? What you want?
What's up, everybody? I'm Michael. I'm here with Brunch Boxing here for the weekly slate. We got together and we're working on NFL all day. We're going to make our picks. We're going to make our fantasy picks. We're going to make our weekly picks. I'm joined by Huey, the main producer of Brunch Boxing. I'm here with the host with the most, Matt, and also Ezra's going to join us. So long as his worker don't interrupt them. How's it? How you guys all doing?
Doing good, man.
I gotta
Doing
be
good.
honest. I'm super excited about this. I've been like going around the NFL All Day website. It's like this is fun. This is. I'm excited, man. I'm really excited. How about you, Huey?
I'm doing real good. Doing good. Went on the All Day website earlier. Been navigating around. Really intuitive. Made my free account. Got my free pack. Got my Cam Scadaboo card. Waiting for its moment to fill in the second he gets on the field. Ready to kind of go through and experience what the picks process is like on the site and kind of share it with the viewers.
And I'm
Yeah,
an idiot.
Absolutely.
I'm an idiot. So if I can use your website and I can make sense of it, let me tell you something. You have made something user friendly because I am a fool. Like, see, people say like I can't read or write, right? That's like a common thing to say. It's not even something I'm not even proud of it. But if that helps you to understand how easy this thing is to use, that there's no other way to say it.
yeah, man. And the coolest thing is it's free. So I was like, man, I already own some moments because I just like to collect stuff like this in general. But as soon as they're like, man, the games are free, I'm like, man, people are really gonna enjoy this, man. So let's get straight to it. Let's if you go here to compete on all day, it will take you straight to the games. If you notice, there's five games you can play. You got the playbook, which is free. You're going to pick some guys, pick them. Pretty simple. You can match up your teams. Now, the other two is for when you do own moments, and I do got some in there, so we're going to make some picks. Also, the one and done, simple. You could use one player, never use them again for the rest of the year. And down low, they got for the big dogs, legendaries, first minted moments, and stuff like that. I'm not too sure I have too many to play that, but we will check it out. But we're going to start with the playbook one here. And it's pretty simple here. No collection needed. Pick your guys. It's going to give you some stats to do. Huey, we're going to start with you first, and they're going to ask for which quarterback will throw for over 200 passing yards.
Yeah, I was kind of going through these picks earlier today. I thought this was a really interesting take on the daily fantasy that you kind of see a lot of other places doing, rather than kind of picking players and hoping what their stats are going to be as a total. You're picking specific players to achieve specific tasks. So for this first one, like you said, pick a player to achieve 200 plus passing yards. And then it does say that there's extra points for 300 plus passing yards. So kind of looking through here, making sure you don't duplicate any of the picks going from these separate categories. I chose Baker Mayfield on this one. Atlanta has no defense, and I think he could very easily clear that 300-yard mark.
Baker Mayfield, that is a good pick. Matt, who's your QB that is going to rush for 20 rushing yards, extra for 30 rushing yards?
So my QB that's gonna rush for 20 rushing yards, I think without a doubt is probably going to be Josh Allen against Baltimore. It's going to be a rematch of last year's playoff game. I think Josh Allen's going to come out with a vengeance. He's hungry. He didn't make it to the Super Bowl like he thought he was. I think he's going to try to put boots to ass with Baltimore first week. So he's going to be all over the field.
Now, if you notice here, we're on 20 pass completions here, but it'll let you know we selected Baker Mayfield already. So it's if you did want to use him here, it would remove him from your spot. So you cannot use anybody twice. Ezra, what QB would have 20 pass completions? You get the extra points for 30.
He's not going to have a choice. You guys might not like this pick, but Dak Prescott, he's going to have to throw the ball. They're going to be struggling. They're going to be down. He's going to have to throw. I think he's going to get to 20 easily.
It's a great pick.
Yeah, that is a great pick. Let me see here. I think I'm
Dallas has absolutely no run game either.
There he is. I can just type it in. Ezra, we will go back to you. We're going to go ahead and reverse this here. Choose a running back that will have 50 yards rushing, plus to get to 75.
I'm gonna go with, to me, I think a safe pick, Saquon Barkley. Like, to the same game, Saquon Barkley, I think, versus the Cowboys without them trading Michael Parsons. I think that defense is gonna struggle. I think Barkley's gonna have over 50 yards.
And it shows here he averaged 125, so that's a good pick. Matt, we're going to circle back to you. Which running back will have 25 receiving yards?
Oh, easiest one of the day. Let's go with my guy. To me, the best running back in all of football, Atlanta's Bijan Robinson. He's great
Hey.
out the backfield. They throw it to him early and often. I think you're going to see Bijan Robinson really effective in the pass game to help make things easier for second-year quarterback Michael Penix.
And Huey, choose a running back that will have one rushing touchdown.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think I'm going a little bit not so much chalk on this one, kind of projecting forward what I think this offense is going to be with the change in coordinator. I'm picking Jahmyr Gibbs here. I think this Detroit offense is going to want to run the ball a lot more this season. They're going to rely on him, and he's going to be their main weapon.
Matthew, we can go with you. This is probably another easy one for you. Choose a
You
receiver
got to
that's
go
going
with
to have.
Huey again.
I'm going to go with you.
Okay.
Who's gonna have 5 catches?
5 catches.
Extra if he gets to 8.
Does it have to be a wide receiver? Because
It does
if it's
not.
up to me, I'm going with Trey McBride.
Oh,
Trey McBride, which I think is a great pick. He's averaging almost 7 catches last season. Think he'll go back to being the number 1 target. Huey, 75 receiving yards.
yeah, 75 receiving yards. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. Going to be really electric, a lot of offense throughout it. Week 1, we're not going to have to deal with a lot of injuries on either team necessarily. Nico Collins is going to get 50 yards receiving in this game.
Welcome back, Nico.
He might get that on one play.
Right. Ezra, who will have 1+ receiving touchdown?
His debut for the Rams, Devontae Adams.
Ooh,
He
Adams,
will have
huh?
received a touchdown. They're going to be looking to go his way, looking to get him going, start the year, and I think with Puka on the other side, he's going to get open. It's going to be a little easier for him.
All right, Huey, who's going to have a sack?
So I'm going with the first name on the list here, Aiden Hutchinson. After he got hurt, I believe 5 weeks later, he was still top 10 in the NFL in pressures. 5 weeks of not playing. Aiden Hutchinson's definitely going to get a sack.
Welcome back, Aiden Hutchinson.
Right. Ezra, who do you think will have 8 tackles? Yeah, I should ask Matt this one. I think he might know a little bit more, but I'm going to defer to you, Ezra.
You gonna go to me on this one?
I'm going to defer to you.
You can phone a friend, Ezra, if you need to.
Let's phone Matt.
The cool thing, Ezra, is on the side, it tells you what they averaged last year. So it kind of
so
gives
take a look
you.
at it, Ezra.
Again,
Get familiar with the website.
Very intuitive website, very helpful, very easy to use.
Let me get the Eagles guy. I can barely see the splash screen right now, but
Zach Bond?
Eagles.
Yep.
Yeah. Let me
Brilliant. Great pick. That's what I would have picked as well.
Great pick. Yep, he had a great season. So there we go. We are in.
It's too bad they didn't ask who's going to get an interception. Whoever plays against New Orleans.
You know who we would have picked? We would have picked Will Johnson.
Right, and it's cool. It lets you share your picks if you want to. You hit share, you pick your platform, you copy your link and all that. Put it on the thing. We'll do that later. Hopefully everybody will be sharing their picks on what they do for this one. But that was the free first playbook. So next we're going to head to the pick'em and see what we got here.
And what are we doing in this section, Mike, of the pick'em?
On the pick'em is very simple. You're going to pick the team who you think's going to win this week. And so
that's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Like I say, for the playbook, there's a prize pool of 10K. It's not the first winner. There's a little breakdown that we will go over later so you can see it. Same with the pick'em. It's there's prizes and it has a leaderboard. But we'll start with you, Ezra, with this first game: the Dallas Cowboys or the Philadelphia Eagles. Who do you think is going to win that game?
Eagles going to win that big. I think that's going to be a tough one for Dallas. Tough start to the year.
All right, Matthew, we'll go with you with the next game: your Kansas City Chiefs in Brazil versus the Chargers. Who do you got in that game?
I'm gonna go with the Kansas City Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are on a mission to get back to the Super Bowl and to win the Super Bowl. They were embarrassed in the big game, and it starts this week against division rival LA Chargers. Kansas City Chiefs.
All right, Huey, got an East Coast game early in the morning: New York versus the Commanders. Who are you going with that pick?
If Jaden Daniels is going to have a sophomore slump, it doesn't begin this game. Washington's winning this game.
All right. Ezra, Pittsburgh versus the Jets. Who do you got?
Well, who's again? Who the Jets playing? Sorry.
Pittsburgh. It's in New York.
I got Pittsburgh.
All right.
Pittsburgh. I think the Jets are going to struggle this year. I think Pittsburgh, they got interesting pieces. They'll probably wear down at the end of the year, but I think they'll start strong.
All right. Matt, Arizona versus New Orleans at New Orleans.
This is the easiest game to pick of the week. Arizona, early
Right.
and often.
Listen, I think this next game's a toss-up, but it's it's in New England. So, Huey, who do you got? The Las Vegas Raiders or the New England Patriots?
I think the two coaches in this game should be the two favorites for Coach of the Year. I think both teams are actually going to surprise some people, but I'm picking New England to win.
Interesting.
Ezra, Carolina at Jacksonville.
I'm actually high on Jacksonville this year. I think Jacksonville's going to win that. I think Carolina could be competitive in some games this year, but I'll take Jacksonville.
Okay. Matt, we got the Miami Dolphins versus the Indianapolis Colts in a snoozer. Who do you got?
I think it's obvious the Dolphins are going to win. I don't think the Colts are going to be very good. As a New Yorker, I've seen Daniel Jones up close and personal. I don't like the cut of his jib. We're going to go with the Miami Dolphins. Let's go.
Huey, Cincinnati and Cleveland.
This is an easy one. I'm
Another one.
Cincinnati.
No explanation needed.
It's going to be a boat race.
Ezra, Tampa Bay versus Atlanta at the ATL.
Woo. I think this is a good game. I think it's a pickup, but I'm going to take Atlanta. I think Tampa Bay is going to have a down year.
Wow.
I really do. I don't think I'm not high on Tampa Bay this year.
Ooh.
Do we have a veto? Do we have a veto, Matthew and
Ooh.
Huey? If you guys are both on the Tampa Bay side, that's a veto, Ezra.
I think this
Ooh.
is a close game. I edged it to Tampa, but I do think it's close, so I'm not going to say that we need to change Ezra's pick.
Okay, there was no veto in sight. Matt, we have the San Francisco 49ers at the Seattle Seahawks.
I'm going to go with the San Francisco 49ers. They're back. They're healthy at least for 1 week. And the last time we saw the 49ers healthy, they were in the playoffs. So I'm going to go with the 49ers.
Yep, and they got the old defensive coordinator. So we'll see, sometimes the scheme you don't need all the players.
Yep.
Right.
Time to get that old thing back.
Huey, I hate to ask you this one, but Tennessee at Denver.
Hey, with this one, they're going to Denver. It's going to be a rough week 1 for Cam Ward entering the NFL. He gets to meet Patrick Surtain, and Denver wins this game.
Ezra, Detroit at Green Bay.
This is Detroit big. I know Green Bay's got a lot of hype on them, but Detroit's they got their team figured out. They know what they are. I think they're going to be tough this year. I think Green Bay's still got to figure out some stuff, and I still don't trust the quarterback making decisions in crunch time. So I'm going to take Detroit in this game.
All right, Matt, this is a big showdown right here. I know people are going to be relying on you for this one. So Houston at Los Angeles.
Houston, easily.
Ooh.
One thing people got to realize, backs don't get better, okay? Matthew Stafford has a bad back. He hasn't been able to practice. He hasn't been able to throw. He hasn't been able to build that chemistry with his receivers yet. And Houston has one of the best defenses in the entire NFL. Defense travels everywhere. I think with the return of Nico Collins, with the drafting of Jaden Higgins, with the acquisition of Christian Kirk, I think that Houston is going to have a very explosive offense. I think they're going to show that this week, and they're going to beat the Rams.
I won't veto because I like to point the finger. And when we come back next week, I want to point the finger at Matt that he's way off his picks.
I
Zero veto.
also agree with Matt, but to everything he said about the offense, they have a very vaunted defense. They were number 1 or 2 in DVOA, and also any additional category. Them in Denver, those defenses are going to be very difficult to play against.
Even if you vetoed Ezra, it wouldn't have mattered. All right, we got the next game: Baltimore and Buffalo. Matt, what do you got? Does it matter or Huey?
Oh, Matt can take this one.
It's on Huey. It's on Huey.
Oh no, Huey. My bad. Huey, go. Sorry, I thought.
No problem. So it's a battle of the 2 most recent MVPs, and I think that Buffalo's going to win this game in Buffalo.
All right.
Veto.
We got a veto here. Ezra, how are you feeling about that game?
I think the Ravens are going to win.
Ooh,
veto.
It's been vetoed. That is the first.
We got our first veto of the season.
I got outvoted.
First veto of the season.
I'm gonna have to keep track of these to see if the veto is actually done.
Yeah,
exactly.
We're gonna have to track this.
They're tracking the vetoes. Minnesota at Chicago, Matthew.
Oh, Minnesota. I don't like Chicago. I don't like Chicago at all. I don't like Caleb Williams. I think the receiving core is a bit overrated. They're going to struggle without Keenan Allen, in my opinion, which is probably counterintuitive because people don't really respect or like Keenan Allen like that. But I do think that he brought a presence that made Caleb Williams feel comfortable last year. He doesn't have that this year. He's going to have to rely on Rome Odunze, who, if you're a fantasy player, he gets a lot of hype. But if you're looking at the production, he doesn't deliver a whole hell of a lot. You know, DJ Moore is a year older, 28 years old now. I think he's turning 29 this year. Is he really the guy that you could build your offense around? I don't know. And I don't like the running backs. I think Chicago's going to struggle this season, and it's going to start week 1.
All right. And the tiebreaker is the total points scored across games in week 1. I'm going to make this pick for us. I think the league usually averages around 38 to 45 a game. So the number I came up with 640 for the entire week. So that is the tiebreaker right there. If we're going to click here on the prizes, just to show what they are, if you finish first place for the week, you'll get $5,000. They deposit into your account. You could withdraw that. You could buy new moments. You could choose whatever you want to do with it. Second place gets $2K. Third place gets $1K. And then it trickles down. All the way, it shows you that you can make, even if you're in the 250, you can get $10. So
exactly.
We're not that bad.
Even if you're in last place like Ezra, all the way down to 250, you could still make a video and say, "Give me my money."
Ezra's probably going to be at the 1K mark, so might be $5 for him. We're going to double check. We are going to double check because the good thing about it is it saves it for you, and you're going to do. And we'll circle back next week and see how we're doing.
We're going to learn who really knows football.
Right. And now we go to the place where I like, because I do collect moments. I do enjoying the highlights and plays and being able to own this stuff. This is the original Playbook Classic. It explains the rules here. If you have a common moment, after you use it, you can't use it again until 3 weeks. Rares is a 2-week cooldown. Legendary and Ultimate are no cooldowns. So we're going to go ahead and make our picks because I do have it. And if we don't have a person, I would like to buy to show everybody how easy it is to purchase one of these. So it's basically the same thing that we did through the other one. And so prime example, right? It shows that I do own a Jimmy Garoppolo, but it says I do not own a Joe Burrow. So if I wanted to, I can just click on this and it would purchase it. But we're going to start in reverse. Ezra, pick a quarterback that you believe.
Hold on. Real quick, Mike.
Go ahead.
What the hell are you doing owning a Jimmy Garoppolo?
Yeah, why do you own a Jimmy Garoppolo?
I bought a pack and it came out.
Yeah.
So it wasn't anything I chose. You know, when you buy a pack, you get what you get. You know what I mean? But I would not be surprised if Jimmy G is leading the Rams to the Super Bowl this year.
But look, he's got that shake and bake card though, so he pulled the shake and bake too.
Yep. So it's not that. But Ezra, who is your quarterback that you think for sure is going to throw for 200 passing yards?
I think. Did we say Josh Allen last time? because I'll say Josh Allen this time.
Well, we're leaving it up to you. So look, I do not own a Josh Allen, but I'm gonna buy one.
Wait, hold on. Before you buy, let's go through the ones that you own so far, because I feel like you have some quarterbacks there that are gonna throw for 200 yards.
This is Ezra's pick, so I want to let him have it, Matt. I appreciate you looking out for me and not wanting to waste my Dapper credits here.
Wasting money.
But I also want to show him how
Okay.
easy this is.
Great job,
So I already
Ezra.
have my Dapper loaded. So it will give. It usually gives me the cheapest moment on there.
We got a
my hit pay.
recommendation.
It crosses it.
We got a recommendation from the chat. Ray Jackson is saying pick Dak.
Hey, listen,
Big Dak,
I'm betting
huh?
with Ray Jackson. Do not pick anyone that Ray Jackson picks when it comes to any type of betting or gambling or stats. We lose every week.
Oh, it was a
There
good
you
run.
go. That's the moment we
That's a good play to own.
purchased. So all these transactions are recorded on the blockchain. So there we go.
You know what's funny about that? So Ezra says, "Hey, we want Josh Allen for 200 yards guaranteed," and then the moment is a rushing touchdown.
Right.
And it looks like Ezra got called away from work.
Yeah.
All right. So 20-yard rusher. Did you pick this last time, Huey, or was it Matt?
I believe Matt picked
It was probably
this
me.
We'll go with Huey then, because
Matt picked Kyler Murray last time, if I recall.
We'll go with Huey. Who do you think will have 20 yards rushing?
Let's see. Well, so you already have the Lamar Jackson, but I do want to see what other what other moments you currently own that we could potentially pick from.
We do have a Kyle Murray. We do have Matt's boy, Daniel Jones.
Danny
Got a
Dimes.
Bo Nix in there. Mayfield, Purdy. We're not going to go over Watson.
So I am going to pick. I think I am going to pick Lamar Jackson, but I almost wanted to pick Bo Nix. The only reason I'm not going to is because I don't believe that Tennessee's defense is good enough to make him rush.
Oh, good point. Good point. 20 pass completions, Matt. What do you got?
Listen, I know you don't own him, but damn it, you need a Joe Burrow.
I need a Joe Burrow. You're right. I do need a Joe Burrow.
And hopefully here we get a passing play.
All right. And
I think it's all passing plays for Joe Burrow.
I don't think he's ever rushed the
Not
ball.
a little touchdown us. I mean, I've seen him run for his life a few times, but it wasn't by choice, All right, we'll see what we get here. I love that it takes me to the lowest moment. So it's like, instead of giving me options, like, you know what I'm looking for. Here we go. Ooh, versus the Chiefs. Yep. Too easy.
Yep.
Oh, dude lost
Look
his
at that
towel
route.
Woo!
Ankle breaker.
All right. Since Ezra disappeared on us, Huey, 50+ yards rushing.
I'm gonna stick with my same pick from the touchdowns. Let's roll with Jahmyr Gibbs on this one.
Jahmyr Gibbs, and I do have a moment of him, so that'd be great. At 25 yards receiving yards.
Is that Alvin Kamara?
That is Alvin Kamara.
Give me Alvin Kamara.
He averaged 36 yards a game last season. So
they're not throwing vertically. Give me Alvin Kamara.
We're gonna go with the highest active touchdown scorer in the NFL, Derrick Henry, for rushing. And if he's not the leader anymore, I think Josh Allen might have passed him.
5+ receptions, Matt. Who's your guy?
Man,
Matt, you can keep your pick consistent. He owns the moment.
let's go with Trey McBride.
Mr.
I believe in Trey
Consistency.
McBride, man. I think Trey McBride is gonna have like another 100-catch season.
I agree with that. The one part that I worry about his game is the touchdown scoring.
I was so upset that J. Rowe ripped off Blair from, but that's another story for another
Yeah.
time, guys. 50 plus receiving yards, Huey.
50 plus receiving yards. Let's see who else you got here. I want to maybe see if we can go a little off chalk.
Off chalk, so I can maybe use some of those guys next week.
Exactly. Let's see. Oh, I like Jerry Jeudy. There's no defense in Cincinnati.
All right. And not only that, if Cincinnati's routing them, there is no other player who does better when they're getting routed than Jerry Jeudy. Like he comes to play after everybody stops playing. So, Matt, one receiving TD. What are we doing? I own Chase. I own a McLaurin. I own St. Brown.
I think a very safe bet. He's back. He's $90 million richer. Scary Terry McLaurin against that pathetic Giants team.
That what
a guy I knew that used to be called MVO once said he was the next Jerry Rice.
Hey, players fuck up too. Shout out to Nino.
Matt, we're gonna go reverse it back to you. Defensive player with the sack.
You only own one defensive player?
No, I own. I got Hutchinson, Lawrence, Bonito, Bosa, Hunter.
You know what?
But I mean, you
it
pick
might
anybody.
Be early.
It's
no,
only
I get it.
It's only $1. So
I know, but I like Bosa.
You like Bosa, huh?
I like Bosa.
That's the name that stuck out to me while you were scrolling through the list too. And then the last category is going to be the same, 8 tackles, huh?
Yep, 8 tackles.
Oh,
Who's
man,
the guy in the gray?
I wish
Why is the
Kobe
grayed
Dean
out?
was healthy. Let's see here.
Why is that guy in black and white?
Because the moment is not for sale.
Oh, he doesn't have, because there's no moments that you can purchase from the store from him.
Yeah.
So if you don't own it and you can't purchase any, it's not gonna even allow you to do so.
Not gonna give you the option.
I liked was it Foyesai Aluakon from the Jaguars?
Yep. We got him there, and I do own that moment.
I don't know if he gets to 12, but I think he gets 8, and I think Carolina's going to run the ball a lot.
So yeah,
heavy dose of Chuba Hubbard.
I really I like that lineup, and same thing here. Prices are the same thing: 5,000 for first place, 2,000 for second place. So hopefully,
you might as well just read first place because that's what we're getting.
Like I say, it is very possible. Next, we're gonna go to the one and done. So, you use one player, never use them again for the rest of the year.
Can you go back and read through what the build suggestions for this were? Because it did have some suggestions here. So pick, score, win every week. You've got one shot for the ultimate rack up passing yards, running back, stack. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so never mind. I thought it was giving some tips and stuff for how to build these lineups. So this is just pretty much traditional fantasy scoring. You're building a lineup, and then you can never use them again.
Correct.
Got it.
So yeah, there's no gain this cool. Much amount. This is
great because this is truly figuring out who really knows ball. You're playing matchups. You're picking. You're not just picking who the best player you think is going to be because you want to save those guys for later in the year when you might really need them.
Yep. So we'll start with the first pick. What QB do we want to go with the first week? That's might have his best week out of all year, which is tough.
Matt, you want to
I
take
think
this
it's
one? I have
I
an
think it's
idea.
pretty safe to go with Cleveland guy. Cincinnati can't do anything defensively, and I think Joe Flacco, who we're probably not going to use for the rest of the year, is a pretty safe bet.
Joe Flacco, huh?
Yes, and I agree. I liked that one. The other one that I thought for this was Kyler Murray with the New Orleans matchup. I think you're going to get other opportunities with Kyler Murray, but this is the Cleveland Browns playing Cincinnati at home. You only get that once.
Let me see if I can even find Joe Flacco.
Do they not have him?
Maybe they have one card with Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, and Shador Sanders.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, right there he
he
is.
There he is. They just still got him in his Colts. Running back. Huey, what do you got? Who's the
Let's
guy in
see
week one?
here. Let me look at the slate here. Let me look at the lineup, see who we got playing who. I think. Oh man, this is tough.
Yeah, can never use them again.
The fact that you can't use them again makes it difficult.
I see something.
Uh-oh.
What are you thinking, Matt?
Let's hit the tip. Let's get the tip
I'm
line
thinking.
here.
Yeah, what are you thinking? Let me hear your thoughts on this.
I'm thinking Chuba Hubbard.
You're thinking Chuba Hubbard against who are they playing again?
Jacksonville?
Okay. Yeah, let's use Chuba.
Because here's the thing.
The
They
offensive
have
line is
nothing else in
never
the
going to be
backfield.
healthier, and he's never going to be healthier than he is right now.
And they have nothing else in the backfield. And you know they're not going to want to put so much on Bryce Young right away.
I was trying to get a little sneaky with it. I was thinking J.K. Dobbins.
Oh,
Because he's going to be used early and maybe phased out later in the year, and they're going against Tennessee at home. Do we want to make the switch to J.K. Dobbins?
What are you thinking, Mikey? You're the Broncos expert.
What Huey's saying is correct. So you know what? Let's give it a go.
Let's do it.
Let's give it a go. Dobbins, welcome to the lineup. Don't let us down.
And then later in the year, we could pick Harvey.
Exactly.
Receivers, who's going to have their best first game of all year?
Give me Jerry Jeudy again.
I was thinking the same thing. He's a little further up. You passed him a little bit. He's on the left-hand side there right next to it.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, against that defense, anything's possible. Tight end, Huey. This is also a tough one, right? Because
this is a tough one because there's only a few. So I don't want to use George Kittle, Trey McBride, or Brock Bowers here at this moment. I don't want to use David Njoku yet either. So here, what I'm thinking, and this is very similar to the lines that I had with J.K. Dobbins, when Isaiah Likely comes back, they're going to start using him and fitting him more into the lineup more. And I think right now, early in the year, is a great time to use Mark Andrews.
Wow. Off the board early.
Oh, off the board early. And again, this is another play for free.
Do we have an opportunity to change that tight end pick? I actually have one other thought.
Yeah, we do.
Give me 1 second. I want to go Zach Ertz.
That was going to be my pick.
I want to go Zach Ertz.
That was going to be my pick.
We have changed it up. Oops, let's click on actual tight ends.
I think he was down one row there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now, you would never think a lineup like that's going to win. But, man, I got a feeling week one that they're all going to score. Right? And same thing. Prices are the same things. Now, we're going to scope out the last and final one to see if I do have the moments to play this. I might. It's week one. Might give it a go. It tells you the requirements: all day debut badge, rookie badge, all day debut badge. The fourth is the launch code, um, ground defense, and all that stuff. Uh, it looks like I did start at one point. Let me clear this up here. Same thing, 200 yards. Let's see what I have. I have Bo Nix. Um, I have your boy Kenny Pickett.
Super Bowl champion Kenny Pickett.
Small hands, Kenny Pickett. So we got Bo Nix against Tennessee.
Yep.
That
You
might
guys
be the
good
play.
with, you guys good with that one? We got Bo
Yeah,
Nix.
That might be the play.
Absolutely.
Now we're rushing yards.
20 rushing yards. And I'm not. I don't know that we want to buy these moments necessarily, but I think Drake May is a good option for this one.
And so we'll check it out, right? Because I do want to get these options, but I sometimes I do look for the bargain. So it's like, should I buy a $10 Josh Allen instead?
Daniel Jones is a very viable option here.
I think so too. That's who I was going to pick because he can run. And
Yeah.
You know who else is a viable option? Justin Fields.
Yeah, we will get him, but he's a little bit expensive because there's only few moments.
I do worry about them playing the Steelers defense early in the year. I think
he can't throw.
I don't know that he's going to be able to run against them either, though.
So you're telling me the Jets are going to score 3 points on Sunday?
I think the Jets could maybe have less than
Very
200
possible.
yards total offense in that game.
They're the Jets, so it's very possible.
You're hurting my heart, Huey.
Look at Danny Dimes right here on the run. Oh my!
Caught a pass. That was a good play. I remember that play.
Better camera angle here. The receiver was like
grab
a little payback for the throws you throw to me.
To me, his moment will always be when he got tackled by no one.
But by nobody himself, right? So 20 pass completions. I do own a Geno. Yeah, I do own a Geno. So I also own a Jalen Hurts.
Don't think we
might save him. Yeah, but I think Geno might be our guy.
Geno's the guy.
All right, let's see where we're at here. I didn't know if I would have enough. So we got 50 rushing yards here, and let's see what we're working with. We do have a Derrick Henry.
We have a Bucky.
We do have a Bucky Irving. Dobbins. A Bigsby one.
That one's interesting.
Charbonnet. Javonte Williams, the Cowboys. McLaughlin, he's like the 4th-string running back. So, yeah, to those ones, you guys want to go with Bucky Irving?
I like Bucky. I like Bucky. Atlanta has no defense. They've only been
I'm not mad at that.
Rush. 25 receiving yards.
Oh, interesting. Actually, do I like Bucky might be a better fit for this one. Matt, what do you think?
I think we could find someone to get 25 receiving yards. Who do you have already, Mike?
So who I have right now is Javonte Williams, Charbonnet. But I think I do want to get somebody that I don't have, to be honest. And I think it's going to be Christian McCaffrey. He's averaging 36.
Oh, yeah, that's great. That's a great one.
And you might have to use him now because he might be injured the rest of the season.
That's true.
You never know. But, I mean, for $4,
use him while he's healthy.
That is a great buy where I'm like, okay, $4 for a player like that.
And this is probably going to be a touchdown. He scored one for like 23 weeks straight.
Let's see. Oh, this is original Carolina one, and it's a receiving one. Oh,
And
he's
it's a
gonna get them all on this first catch. Nice throw, Cam.
There we go. It was what, his second year in the league?
Rushing touchdown. I got Derrick Henry.
I think we just got to use Derrick Henry here. I think that's a lock. We could use J.K. Dobbins here too, because I feel like they're going to have a lot of opportunities to score.
Javonte Williams. Are the Cowboys going to get down to the one?
That defense is really good. I don't know if they do that.
Let's go with the safe pick. Though.
We go with the safe pick and Derrick Henry.
Or Derrick Henry. All right. 5 receptions. Hey, our guy, McBride. Are we
Might
good
as
with
well
that?
keep it chalk. We picked him every other time.
Yep, got to keep it real. I'm not going to lie. I'm surprised I got this far. I didn't think I had enough of these moments to even play this one. 50 plus yards. I think we're good with Jerry Jeudy. I think he's going to get that.
We'd be good with Jeudy again, yeah.
I must own a rare from him because I know we use him in common.
This is Jerry Jeudy week.
Yeah, Cleveland Browns. Anytime anyone plays the Bengals, start them up.
1 receiving touchdown. Let's see if I own any of these. Oh, I should buy Cortland Sutton just because he's my guy.
David Njoku's a good one.
Is it? Okay, and he's $1, so I like that call. This is important. This is like bargain shopping, and you got to know what you're going to get. If you feel he's going to get that one TD,
him and Joe Flacco have a good connection. And then we should I'd like to see, we should look at what the prizes are for this category here afterward.
See if they're highlight they got here. This is why I think this is better than cards, just because you got kind of moments you can look at and stuff like that.
Right.
I mean,
it's not just a piece of cardboard with some stats on it.
And the one thing I like about these two is I don't have to store it anywhere. I don't have to keep it. It's in my wallet. I can send it to anybody if they wanted to use it. I'm in the virtual world already, so it's like, all right, here we go. What is this one on me? 1 sack. Let me see where. Let's see who I got. So if you.
Oh, we lose Mike.
Yeah, we lost Mike.
That's what that would cost you. I'm gonna have to go with my guy Nick Bonito.
Mike, you froze for a second. Can you repeat what you were just saying?
Oh, if you notice, Hutchinson, his card that you can play is $5.99.
Oh wow.
So that's some of these moments, depending on what they are, they range on the rarity and stuff like that. And you could always click on a moment, and it'll tell you what the last one sold for and what the last 10 sold for. So it can give you an aware of what they're really going for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with my guy, though, Nick Bonito.
I think Nick Bonito is a great choice.
Yeah, he balled out last year.
Tennessee improved the offensive line a bit, but you're still dealing with a rookie quarterback. He's going to hold on to the ball. Bonito's going to have opportunities to get sacks.
8 tackles.
See what we got here if we have anyone available before we look at buying any cards.
I do like Franklin and Roquan Smith, though. I am thinking about even just purchasing this because I might have it. I got Dean.
I wish Dean was healthy because he would be my pick.
We got Olakan, though we selected him, so I think we should ride with him too.
Yeah, I like Foyesai Olakan. He's usually up in the top tackle leaders for the league every season in the last couple of years.
And we're done. I know you guys think Danny Jones would be worthless in a moment. But 20 rushing yards, I feel very good about that one right there.
Yeah, I think he's very likely to hit that.
And so we go to the prizes here.
Big bucks here.
Big difference. Big difference. It's 10K for first place, 5K for second, 25. It pays all the way out to the 250, so $25. I literally just spent maybe about $14. So if we finish above 250, I get my money back.
Exactly, and you have all those moments in your collection.
But with you guys, I feel super comfortable. I feel like, all right, like I got some good picks. You guys know what you're talking about. We're gonna bring Ezra back into the stage because he's probably been there for a while. I didn't even pay attention.
I've been waiting patiently, and I will say this. Brunch Boxing needs these moments. Imagine what my Carlito impression would do. It'd be $20 moment right there. People would pay $20 for that moment.
Are you ready to have your own moment, huh?
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, there's so many Brunch Boxing moments that we could have. There's amazing. We would sell these things through. It sell like hotcakes.
I do not know about
we
that.
can make all the moments of Ezra trying to say names.
Think about those. Think about those. Francois?
I
You
think
tell
the
me Francois
greatest
doesn't
brunch
sell?
boxing moment was the first brunch boxing that we uploaded to Spotify. My breakdown and prediction of Ryan Garcia over Devin Haney. You could literally cut the fight to me describing what's going to happen.
That's a $50 moment right there.
That was great right there.
One thing I do want to say here while we were going through those pick'ems and everything, the pick'em prizes, if you notice, Mike, when you went through those, first place was what, $5,000, and you got $5 all the way down to being in 1,000th place. You're all sitting around with your friends and text threads and spaces on Twitter arguing about who's going to win. Just put them on all day and win money.
Might as well. You got nothing else to lose. You might as well earn respect and cash at the same time.
Well, I can't wait to see Ezra's picks. We did this all together, but I know Ezra's gonna show us something wild.
I was really, really mad when you needed one sack and no one said Jared Verse. I was pissed. Oh, I was fuming.
You know what, Ezra? Actually, I'm mad at myself for not thinking about Jared Verse.
Come on. Jared Verse is getting a sack week 1.
I'm upset with myself for that. He's I'm in an IDP league, and he is my defensive end in my IDP league.
I don't think so. Well,
Houston,
if you guys,
you
guys, it's all day NFL. Go to the site, sign up. Pretty simple. NFLALLDAY.com. It's free. At least 3 of them are. So you should be able to just enjoy yourself. But you see how I also got moments, and the prizes also go to 10K, and I think we might have spent $14. So it's no different than playing the Powerball like I'm playing right now. So yeah, man, enjoy it.
It is different because Powerball, you just lose your money. In here, no matter how low you finish, a lot of times you're gonna get some money back anyway.
That's true, because I made a lot of money in the NBA Top Shot, just knowing basketball, and so I same thing with the NFL all day. I feel I know a little bit football, although I feel you guys are a little bit more of the experts. That's why I wanted to bring the whole crew in, and we'll see once we get our squad together. All right, well, that'll do it. I'll see you guys next week. We'll do a follow-up on who was right and who was wrong. Hopefully the vetoes worked and all that stuff. Signing off here. We'll see you guys later. Make sure you follow us on Brunch Boxing. If you have any questions, go ahead and DM us, and we'll help you get signed up and everything, man. You guys take care. You guys have a good night. Peace.